Yeah. Okay.
Are we live? All right. Welcome to, well, action's already underway. Welcome to the Cullman County Girls Softball Championship. I am Richard Orr along with Jimmy Jennings. Good to have you here. Jimmy, what do you know about what we got going on here today?
Well, I know that both teams have fought their way through the county bracket today, and Good Hope has only played one game today to get to the finals, and West Point has played two. So we're two great teams heading off against each other.
So West Point beat Fairview just a little while ago to advance to the championship.
Good Hope beat Cold Springs.
Hmm?
Yes.
All right, so if you're joining us late, we were late. We are one out in the first inning. We've got Benefield on the mound. And we had
foul ball.
Yavino from West Point was up first, and she grounded out to the shortstop and out of first. So we have number 17 up, Lauren Wyndham. All right, looks like we are one ball and one strike.
Good swing for number 17.
How close is that mound?
It is 43 feet from the pitcher's mound to the home plate.
When I was watching earlier, that ball comes in.
It does come in fast.
That's scary. And I feel like there's a lot of foul balls. Seems like you're in prime location right along these fence lines, like where we're at. Take one to your head.
Yes, thankfully we have a canopy above us to maybe catch that for us.
You've got my head blocking you, so should be safe. You got two strikes and one ball. Buckets are always tight. We're going to try to get that ball back.
This pitcher, I believe, is fresh for Good Hope. I haven't seen her pitch today, so.
I don't know a whole lot about softball. I think that might be a change-up because those first two pitches went flying into that one kind of
Slowed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like they're calling pitches, so she must have several pitches to be able to move the ball around or even change speeds. So that's always good for a pitcher.
You played softball, right?
I played slow pitch softball. So it was slow pitch back in my day, I guess you could say. Dating myself here. We had some good teams. We had a great coach. Coach Carol Louie was our head coach, but then we had Coach Butch Gingrich, well known in the Vinemont community. He was actually a military man, so he was a non-faculty coach, but he was one of the best around. So
Got a strikeout of Wyndham, so that is the first strikeout. I'm going to keep track of that in case she set some kind of record or something here. First strikeout. So she's somewhere between 1 and 4,000 strikeouts on the season. That's the first I've seen. But she's probably got a few of them.
oh yeah,
So
change up.
you do know that I think Good Hope and West Point have squared off several times for county championships.
Yes.
I know I called it 2 years ago, and West Point won, and that was just part of a string of championships they had. I think Good Hope broke that streak last year. I think maybe against them.
Yes, it was the same two teams in the championship game last year. Oh,
It's a live ball.
Oh.
It's out, and we got
good heads up play by second baseman coming across to cover first bag.
3 up, 3 down. So Good Hope enters this championship. Okay, we're going to take a lap around. What we got going on?
Well, it's all, some teams do it differently, but the bench usually will take a foul pole in between inning changes to keep their legs warm. Some of them will come out if their team's coming out into the field, and they'll throw around just to keep their arms loose. So everybody kind of does it differently.
Oh, gosh. They're throwing the ball over here to the West Point team, and I'm not sure that ball didn't hit her in the chin. I think it went off her glove.
I think she was expecting that.
Hit her in the chin. She gave her a dirty look on the. All right, so we got right in front of us. We got from West Point. We got number 21, who evidently is not on the team. That number's not on my roster. Do you have that on?
She's just warm. She's one of those. This is one of those things that the bench will come out.
So
and
I
do
guess they're
between.
warming up number
6,
who is not there
So
either.
okay, so we
All right,
can't
so
see
these-
the outfield, but the 3 in the center of the field are your players, and
Okay.
these 3 are sitting on the bench.
Let me tell you something. If I was sitting on the bench running out to the foul pole and back, I think I'd probably try to get myself on the warm-up crew as opposed to having to run to the foul pole
Yes.
and back crew. So pitching for West Point, we've got Zaylee Love. Zaylee Love comes to us with a record of what, Jim?
10 and 11 for the season.
Really?
Are you talking about?
That's what her pitching record is?
No,
Oh.
the team.
Well, she's got somewhere between 10 wins, 0 and 10
There you
wins,
go.
and somewhere between 0 and 11 losses. So we'll know. We'll see what kind of. Was she pitching in that last game?
No, I'm not certain.
I'm not sure either. I finished that last little bit of time up in the hospitality room, so I didn't. No, actually, we just came from the hospitality room. Solid lineup up there. So shout out to whoever's doing that. Is she?
What does she need? All right. So it looks like pitcher's probably throwing down this time. Nope. One more warm up.
All right. And we'll be leading off with Steed, who our center fielder, number 8. Steed.
What did Phillips? It was an out, right?
It was. Well, that's good. That's good information to keep track. We know who's coming up first next. Good job. All right, we'll keep track of her strikeouts. So these two faced one time this year, and I think Good Hope won that contest 7-4. Is that right?
7-1.
7-1.
I believe that's
Okay.
what I was told. 7-1.
I couldn't remember what the second number was. I'm not sure where I got 4 at,
4.
but I plugged it in.
There you go. Well, and in the county, we have 7 high schools that try to play each other, but it's kind of like volleyball. It's hard to squeeze everybody in, plus your area games too. So some areas I know are 3 team areas, and then others maybe 5 even. But with the way we have to seed softball, I think there's some people don't care for the way we have to seed softball because everybody doesn't play each other. Because they try to play outside the county also.
Try to get some good competition outside.
Right.
And here we go. Put one down, and that is scooped up quickly. And out.
Oh,
they called her safe.
Tie goes to the runner.
I feel like, all right. She's fast.
Tough
She's
call.
moving down that line.
Yeah, she was. Fast runner.
So it looks like that. Okay. Just dropped my red pen on my shirt.
Oh, no.
Pretty sure I got red on me. I'm pretty sure if I can see across there at first base coach is Skylar Tucker, our old central office federal programs director, April Tucker's daughter.
I think so. Ball goes past the catcher. Like we said earlier, that the pitching mound and home plate is only 43 feet distance, and then of course your bases are 60 feet apart. Good hit there. Center field catches it. Runner tagged up, slides in for safe.
They are gonna. I think they're gonna push it. They're gonna be pushing it all the way around, just trying to get.
Yeah, they'll be aggressive running.
I guess that's kind of I was looking for aggressive running here. And we'd like to check out and see who's watching us and tuned in. And it looks like we've got Sherry Swindle watching us live.
Hello, Sherry.
Both of us got to work with Sherry
Yes,
back
we
in the old
did.
Fairview Middle School days. Got a shot to shortstop, scooped it up. That's her second ball hit to her. They're going to keep her active. That shortstop is that's Avery Folds. Right? Yeah, Avery Folds. So there's nothing getting past her.
That's right. That's 2 outs.
2 outs, and they have scored 1 runner now. Like you said, they are going to be aggressive on the bases.
So Good Hope has no base runners at the moment.
I would guess. I mean, is that what they do? I mean, I guess they get on base and you just kind of attack.
Yeah, and Good Hope, their bats are good, and they're
that's a
aggressive
nice
running,
hit.
base running.
Oh, a fly ball
Nice
to
ball.
left field. Number 17. That is Lauren Wyndham. Nice catch, and that ends the inning. And they are up. Good Hope ends the first inning up 1-0. Again, Good Hope is the home team. Oh, okay. We are going to go to commercial during this break, so enjoy these words from our sponsors.
our students are learning big American lessons. You can start with your God-given talents, and through practice, hard work, and sacrifice, you have the ability to become champions. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. May God bless all of our students representing our high schools during this season, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message. Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
Nice shot of.
Back right now.
It is.
All right, we are back and about ready to start the second inning. Still have Benefield out on the mound. And Jimmy, so you said you played softball, slow pitch softballs. So what position did you play?
Well, I played left field. I played first base and did some pitching.
And I know everybody likes to seem like a bragger, but were you pretty good?
I went to actually got a scholarship.
Oh, okay.
But then that was fast pitch. So I played fall fast pitch and just decided to stick with basketball.
Where was your scholarship to?
Bevel State and Fayette.
Really? Mm-hmm. How about that? Jimmy's quite the athletic girl. And is your name on that plaque at the central office?
For
the basketball, the county award?
It is.
That's
Bill
right.
Shelton Award.
Bill Shelton Award. I couldn't think what it was. All right, we got number 2 up. You're quite the athlete. So this is Macy Brown.
Yes.
And
our first baseman for West Point.
Yes. And they went down in order last time, so this is the number 4 batter to clean up. I think she probably likes having a few people on base when she goes up normally.
They probably like her to have a few people on base.
That was a pretty good shot that the last girl from Good Hope had, but okay.
Trying to do a changeup. Came off the hand wrong, I'm sure. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A lot of chatter comes from the
dugouts, yes.
Yeah.
That keeps them up, and, most of the time you'll hear coaches even say, get up, wanting them to cheer and try to be distracting. And
I think I'd find that distracting myself if I was.
There was once or twice during our game where they were chanting and cheering. I thought that may make me even a little more nervous if I'm the batter myself.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they block it out and they know, just tune things out when you're up at the plate.
Do we know any kind of stats? Like, we've got girls, they're hitting home runs. Yeah, it seems like a pretty deep field, but I'm not all that familiar with softball. We got 2 and 2s to count. Is that a deep shot right there? It seems like it is.
The center field.
Just anywhere. I mean, it seems like it'd be a pretty solid hit to get it out of.
Especially center field. The center field's probably the most.
Might not look like it, but it's kind of windy out here too, so can't really tell which way the wind's blowing. It's blowing towards right field, according to that net over there. So maybe someone hit it that way and get a little help from the wind. All right, I guess that was a strikeout.
It was.
That's a second strikeout for Benefield.
Blackwood up to bat.
She throws hard. And got any idea on grades on any of these kids?
No, I didn't get a. Have to do better next time. Have to email them ahead of time and.
We just got the lineups before.
Yeah.
I just came out to watch and got thrown into active duty.
Yes, you did, and I appreciate that. It's easier when you can fill the gaps.
That would be tough to just sit here and call us by yourself. You called basketball during county tournament at least one game.
Once or twice. Yes,
Who'd
once
you
or
call
twice.
With?
I called 2 times.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Who'd you call with?
Don't even remember. Oh, Robin Netherton.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, he was going to fill some air.
Yes. He does well.
Yeah. He may not have got much chance to talk.
He likes to ask questions.
Oh, okay. To pose deep
about useless knowledge type questions.
Okay.
I say useless knowledge. It's interesting. Foul ball. She's battling. Counts 2 strikes.
She's looking for her 3rd strikeout of the day.
She's being aggressive at the bat, that's for sure.
And this is Cabri Blackwood at the plate. Probably I should have mentioned that before. Let's grab that right here. I keep looking out there doing the dots. We have the count right in front of us. high pitch, and if I was on the base, I think I'd have taken off running on that
Yes,
one.
you would have.
But
Yeah, catchers have probably, they do. They have one of the toughest jobs, having to block it and make sure nothing gets by them, especially when there are runners on the base.
I have to squat like that an entire game.
Knees. All I can think about is my knees.
Yeah, I have to squat down to tie my shoes. It hurts to get up. I can't. Well, that was a slow
She got
pitch.
a piece of that change up.
Yep, and that is 5 straight batters that have been retired by Good Hope, coming in to congratulate each other. That seems, they always, both teams do it. Everybody runs into, hey, good job.
Keeps you connected, kind of like a free throw in basketball, everybody.
I guess so.
After the shot.
So I saw the other day on ESPN the fastest pitch ever thrown in, I guess, college softball was thrown the other day by a girl from Tennessee. It's like 76 miles an hour.
Wow.
And when you're pretty close.
You are very close.
I feel like about 130 miles coming at you. How fast do you think you could throw it?
Not fast.
Like if, I feel like I did one of those things at a carnival one time to see how I got up to, I think it was 52 miles an hour. When I let that
Are you talking about softball pitch?
No, it wasn't softball.
Okay. Or overhead.
Overhand.
Yeah.
I felt like I fired that ball so hard that it had to have been a couple hundred miles an hour,
and
obviously. And I'm pretty sure my shoulder was damaged permanently. And when I stepped back and saw it was 52 miles an hour, I was very deflated.
Well, this is the windmill. This is, I guess, what you could consider the windmill pitch. So it's a natural movement. So
yeah, I guess it's better than the baseball and that torque from the baseball throw. And that is 6 straight batters get a strikeout from Kylie Burks. And so they're going to, West Point's going to want to get something going. They can be aggressive on the base. They're going to have to get on base first.
That's right.
And she's pitching a great game right now.
She is.
Get a little clean off by the umps out there. Appreciate their hard work.
That's right. They are from the...
We are headed to commercial. I saw that out of the corner of my eye.
Yes.
So we'll figure out where they're from before we come back. All right.
Hi, this is Stephen McRae with First National Bank. First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt, and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They are friends and neighbors. Together, we're making communities great.
And we are back, getting ready to start the bottom of the second inning with Good Hope up 1-0. West Point is struggling at the plate. They've had 6 straight batters retired. Good Hope with their second chance to bat. So what is the farthest you've ever gone? Oh, hey, we've got some information here. Good Hope's pitcher. That's what we need. We need it from our Facebook listeners.
Send it.
Bridget Keefe, thank you. Shout out. So Good Hope's pitcher, who's pitching a great game right now, is just a sophomore.
Okay, yes. I remember watching her play, I believe, last year as a 9th grader. And you could tell she was going to be up and coming.
Well, when you get the start for the county championship, I'd say you're there. You have come up, and she's doing well right now. West Point first batter out. And got Kaylee Love back on the mound. Look pretty good from here. What's the farthest your team, any of the teams you went on, went in any kind of playoffs?
As far as softball?
Uh-huh.
We just went to Sub-State. That was probably my senior year, Sub-State, and we played Cordova and got beat. Very tight game, so it was frustrating because we felt like we should have won, but that was actually when I've always remembered that too. Before the game, which he had knew there was a few scouts there looking, or just and I guess they had talked in between games about maybe others too. But I knew afterwards, you think back on things, and Coach said before the game, he pulled me over to the side and he said, "You never know who's watching. Always play your best." And so he just always was full of that kind of encouragement, and always wanted you to he would never say anything specific like, "Hey, somebody's here watching you." He just was always trying to say, you never know who's watching, always play your best. So those kind of lift you up and help you kind of play your best. So I actually say this quite often. I say that quite often to some of our kids at school, and you never know who's watching, so just always do your best.
And that's good. That's good advice. Whether it's a scout or as high school kids, sometimes you get younger kids watching you.
Even the younger kids, that's right. Everyone. That pertains to everybody.
I remember one of our kids in our youth group several years ago talking about a basketball game. He didn't do very well. Got a walk, our first walk of the game. It was number 6 from Good Hope. No, it's clearly not number 6. I can't see the number. But he got upset. He missed a shot at the end of the game and kind of headed towards the locker room cussing, and saw a couple kids looking at him and said it really kind of hit him.
Yep.
All right, got 1 on base, got 2 outs, got number 10.
Lambert.
Yep. And stole, and she's safe.
She probably should have slid on that.
I was thinking that too.
A safe.
I have a feeling though she's going to be going again here in just a second. I see the umpire's moved himself into position here.
Yes.
That last out was a grounder to second baseman. That was Blackwood who got the out. 2 down. Oh, I thought she was going to go. So we got head coach Tim Tucker for Good Hope. His daughter Skylar helps out. You know who the coach is for West Point?
West Point's coach was, I think his last name is Folds.
Okay, yeah. Is it Kevin Folds?
Kevin Folds.
Okay, I'm getting some help
from
behind us. I also want to give a quick shout-out to the broadcast crew with Ty Watwood, Chris Chafin, Mandy Redding. We got Leah Sapp and Brittany Garman on the cameras. We appreciate all them bringing this to you.
Yes.
I know there were some questions earlier as to, a short. Nope, that's going to be a foul ball. Dramatic call by the umpire there. Hands up and yelling out.
Well, second base runner was already at third almost by the time he called it, so I guess he was letting her know.
Now there were some questions. People on Facebook asking why we weren't broadcasting earlier in the day and wondering if we didn't care about girls softball. It wasn't the case. Just because of the rain, they've packed them in the games, and they had them on 3 different fields trying to got a strikeout for, I think that may be the first strikeout of the day.
I think so.
For
Lambert.
Zaylee Love.
Zaylee Love.
That's her first strikeout of the day for the West Point. Anyway, they had the game spread out over 3 different fields, and so we're just able to bring to you the championship.
Yeah, it was, yesterday it was actually pushed back into a one-day event. Yesterday was supposed to have started the bracket play, but because of the rain, they had to push it all into one day. So that would have been difficult to do for 3 fields.
So we are headed to the top of the 3rd inning. Still a 1-0 run. And the way both these pitchers are playing, that could...
Probably, yeah. And they both have good bats, too. So it's at this point, the pitching is going to be key, I believe, in defense.
All right, we are. So 6 straight batters have gone down. And again, that is sophomore pitcher Benefield from Good Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Quick pep talk at the mound real quick and see if they can get the next 3 up and down.
So it looks like Folds is at the plate.
She looks tiny. I wonder what grade she's in. Or maybe it's just... Actually, I take that back. She looks like she's almost as tall as the ref, just a long way away. Is that the reason the moon looks small?
Good piece away.
She's not a lot shorter than the ref. So.
We're out here with a left field helping her out.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice hit. That's going to get down, too. Nice. And that...
overthrown.
Oh. And that ends the streak of
Yes,
6
it
consecutive
does.
batters. That's the first runner. What was that? That was
Folds,
Foltz.
number 1.
That's the shortstop. And looks like we have number 15. Nope, number 5. Zayla Love, pitcher. Chance to help herself. Sure, she'd like to.
Nice shot of the West Point dugout there.
Oh, she's trying to bunt, and she's looking for the bunt. See if she'll go for that again, trying to advance the runner. Bunting's scary. You got to turn and face that.
Your hands, you got to get your
Yeah,
hands just right out of the way. But, you know, if a batter was having issues with the speed and trying to make connections, one of the, I guess you could say, tips would be to turn and act like face to bunt, but then pull it back just so that you can kind of release and swing full on.
You coached softball for a little while?
For 3 years.
That was fast pitch, right?
Yes, that was fast pitch. Actually, first fast pitch team at Fairview.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Now, how long
That was just when fast pitch was
just starting?
Transitioning from slow pitch to fast pitch. And I think Vinemont had went fast pitch that year, or the year before.
What year would that have been?
Oh,
that's a strikeout, I think. Nope, okay.
That would have been 2002.
That's
2002, 2003.
I feel like we've had a couple pitches. Oh, she's out. Okay, that's a strikeout.
Yeah, it was. She slowly walked back to the
third strikeout for Benefield. Got number 20 up, and that is going to be Keely Harbison. I feel like Benefield's really kind of finding her stride.
She sure is.
I mean, she's pitching well. See, I see Coach Simmons over there. I also ran into him up in the hospitality room. I know he used to coach softball, I think.
He did. He took it over. Well, no, I take that back. Cheryl Mangum took it over after I did, and then he took it over after her.
Now he's got a couple kids. He got a daughter on. No, I guess he'd be at Fairview. I guess he's just here for the love of the sport.
He's just here
now.
after, yeah,
I guess
waiting for the.
Yeah.
He has 5 kids. He has 4 daughters and 1 son.
That's a lot of weddings to pay for. Good gracious.
Overthrown.
And here she
West
goes.
Point was waiting for that. Just turning.
I feel like I don't see if that caught her off guard or what, but it took her a second to get going.
It did. Well, I think she was on her way back to the base just because she wasn't sure where the throw was.
We got 1 out. There's a ball and 2 ball and 2 strikes. There's going to be a foul ball. I'd like to see someone steal home. I think that
would be interesting.
I need her to get to third base and just try the steal. I don't think her coach would do it, but I may yell it for her. I'm over here.
I think both coaches are.
Oh, that's a nice shot. That's gonna.
Just over shortstop's head.
That was a nice hit. And now they got runners at the corners at first and third. Nice shot. And we are going to be back up at the top of the lineup with Yavino. That is center fielder Yavino. And she's a leadoff hitter. I mean, she's used to getting contact. 1 out, and now is the time to steal home.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
This was slow pitch ball would be yelling corners, corners.
She's ready to go. She is.
Benefield's getting her call.
Oh, man, that was fast.
Yes, it was.
Those face masks mandatory?
No.
They
I noticed a few. They should be. I agree. I've noticed several teams today, several girls didn't have face masks on.
That seems risky.
Playing third and first even.
Oh, the hot corner of third base? No way
I
on
think
earth I wouldn't have them. Oh.
Even as a pitcher.
Oh, I'm surprised they threw it.
Tied up.
So That was Folds that made it home. I was kind of surprised the catcher threw that. But it worked out perfect. She threw to second, and Folds at third took a. We've got some spirit coming out of the West Point dugout. There's one out, and runner at second. Pop fly. They're going to get there. Oh, she got it, and she ate the fence.
She did.
Golly. Nice hustle, but she did advance to third. That was a great play
catch
by shortstop number 14. Nope, not number 14. Oh, it is number 14, but that's Miller. There we go. We'll get a number here. Now we got number 17.
Wyndham up to bat.
Wyndham, okay.
This pitcher has a lot of movement and speed, so.
It just goes so. I mean,
yeah.
I wonder what the speed on that ball is.
I wonder if they have someone over there that has a gun to measure it. A lot of time, your
radar gun, of
pitching
course.
Dads and
absolutely.
they get all into the.
Oh, that's a nice shot. They're going to be, and that's going to end this at 1-1 at the end of the second inning. One of our viewers here, Sarah Beth, said she took a shot to the eye in high school. Glad they have the helmets now for them because she took a softball to the eye. That's not good. It sounds like from back we're going to commercial break. So enjoy a word from these sponsors.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, you can expect to be treated like family, whether purchasing a new or used car, having yours serviced, or getting damage repaired at the Collision Center. Our excellent parts department quickly supplies parts and accessories for service and repairs and to customers over the counter. Make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
We are back. Pitcher's warming up for West Point. Got our last throw down in, so waiting for a batter to come up. From Good Hope, it's tied up 1-1. Bottom of the third.
There's some good base running that last half inning by West Point to get the lead. Took off for trying to steal second base and baited the catcher into throwing at her with a runner on third there. And that worked out well for them.
They took advantage of that. Sometimes you just have to kind of wait until someone messes up.
Got a bunt, and it's going to roll.
Looks like it was foul.
I guess hands up means foul?
Yes.
It's either a touchdown, a field goal, or a foul.
Well, it is softball, so it would be a foul.
I guess it would have to be a foul.
Yeah.
What's the fair call look like?
Typically they just point into the field, whichever direction. Different angle.
Come on, Coach. We're going to need to get on that ball a little bit quicker than that. He kind of slow moving. I feel like he could have stopped it.
Trying to slap bunt that.
Lucky he didn't take that.
Did she not just try to bunt right-handed?
She tried.
Was she not right-handed when she bunted?
I feel like she might have been.
Now she's trying to do slap, I guess.
Maybe not. I don't know. Can you switch?
You can.
That'll mess the pitcher up a little bit. And I guess we got Zaylee Love still out on the mound here. She got one strike. Okay.
Oh.
Did she just run into the ball?
She most likely tried to move and then misjudged moving.
Looked like she was charging the mound. But she's hurting.
Hit that elbow.
I can imagine.
Yeah, that elbow's not.
So hit pitch. And you can imagine she's going to be off and running here in just a second. So who do we have up there?
That was number 2, O'Neill. So now we have back to the top. Should be back to the top with Steed.
All right. That's going to be a problem.
Gap.
This girl's scoring. O'Neill's scoring. Steed may have an in the park. Oh, she's going to hold her up.
Yep. RBI for her.
Great hit. Got over behind the left fielder, which is Wyndham. Just got over her head, and she's pretty fast, but that ball was rolling pretty hard too. And that gives Good Hope a 2-0 lead.
That's right.
I feel, am I wrong? Is Good Hope, they're like almost kind of running forward while they're hitting it.
Yeah, well, some of them, that's like slap bunts,
Uh-huh.
and they kind of walk towards the ball as they're swinging, but it's a half swing.
Okay.
But, yes.
She half swung it to that. Fuck, going to have another run score. They're up to 3-0, and there are no outs.
First base. Runner on first now.
I guess that's what the first batter was doing when she got hit. She was kind of running up in the box there. So we have number 33 coming up. That is Cook, and she is the second baseman.
We have no outs.
I think that I always like watching coaches. I hadn't noticed his, but all their signage
Signs,
from
yes. Well, now, they've even stopped. A lot of them have stopped doing signs and just yell out numbers because they all kind of wear those, the wristbands,
oh boy,
armbands. There's another hit in the hole to center field. Runners made it to second and first.
Ball was fielded cleanly by
Yes,
Yavino out there, but you got runners at first and second and no outs. And we've got number 12. Is that right? Number 12 up? Maybe not.
I have 32. Should be coming to bat.
Okay, I'm 2 batters off.
Got caught up in watching that slap bunt.
I think 12's on.
This is 32 Lay.
It's on second base. All right, so Lay is up.
Nice clear picture from our camera guys there, or girls.
I think that's the one up in the
That's
press
in the
box.
yes.
And then we got now that's coming there from Brittany over there by the Good Hope bench.
Oh, we might have a rundown. Nope, nobody was there.
Nope, they're gonna. And then I think our West Point dugout may come in from a zoom in shot from Leah up on top of the media trailer. She's sitting up there in the sun getting tanned or burned.
Baked.
Yeah. My bald head needs to be under this tent. Okay, that's...
Called it a foul.
Kind of a delayed call. We got a local celebrity, Shannon Anderson, assistant principal for West Point High School, coming by. She may need to give a few motivational words to her team. Oh, trying for that bunt. If that would have got a hold of that, I think number 12 there would have scored. We've got Danny the Dream Weaver watching. He's tuned in here.
He should be here with us.
That's right. He don't know softball like we do. Also got Avery Kimbrell cheering on the West Point Warriors.
2-2 count. 0 outs.
Oh. She's had a long at bat.
She has.
I feel like
battling.
She's had a few foul balls and
2 base runners. So base hit potentially scores.
They can ground into a triple play. Should be not very common, or hit into a triple play. It'd be kind of fun to see. Oh gosh.
Nice hit.
Nice dive.
Left.
And that's going to score 1. Oh, she's kind of stumbled over third base.
Yeah.
It's up to 4-1. Still no outs.
Good Hope's got the bats going.
They do. They may be starting to think about a pitching change here pretty soon. We got number 00, Benefield the pitcher, up, chance to help her own cause if she can score a run. Got Kevin Sullins watching. Danny RP out at Holly Pond, and Kevin Sullins, principal out at Harmony. Both tuning in.
Yeah, Kevin and I actually coached against each other when Fast Pitch started becoming prevalent in Cullman County.
Eric Penley says the legend Kevin Sullins there. Legend Sullins. I think they must be talking about Gene. I don't know. All right. We got Benefield back up here. We got one ball. Something was happening out there. But
yeah, I'm not sure.
Was she trying to bunt? That's back. So 1-1's the count.
Still no outs.
I got the double steal. Everybody's going no matter what on this play. Just go. I feel like every softball coach has got I don't know this, but I'm sure he's got a severe farmer's tan.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right there.
The feet, the ankles.
Yes, absolutely.
We went cruising last week during spring break, and there was an older man sitting at the pool, and he had tan legs but white feet. And I thought he's probably a farmer.
Probably so. He's going to get out there on some flip-flops on his mower or something and get those feet balanced out. Benefield's got 2 strikes. And
she has had a very long at bat.
She has. She's fouled off 3 or 4 balls.
She has.
Oh, and there she goes. That's her second strikeout of the game. We're at the Vinemont Sports Complex. Nice little area out here. The town of Vinemont has got a good area for kids over there. For those kids that are trapped here by their parents having to watch their older siblings.
It's nice. They've added another field back on the backside. So that's 5 fields.
5 fields
here in the area. So they've done a great job today keeping the fields in between games. They'll come out and work on the fields and make sure they're presentable for the next game, ready to go.
Appreciate that. We wanted good surfaces for the championship, and looks nice. I think Mike Graves, our board member, does quite a bit out here.
He does.
Coordinating this stuff, so we appreciate Mike and Town of Vinemont and what they do and letting us have our games out here.
Pitch was a little high there. Counts 1-1 with 1 out. 2 base runners.
Oh, could be a foul ball. And that guy barely got out of the way of that. Getting some encouragement from the fans there. We want them to come on and let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Get it together. That's number 14 up there, Miller. And she is a third baseman.
It's always constructive.
That's always what they want to hear. Little pop fly, it should be an out. Nice catch.
Nice catch.
Nice catch over the shoulder.
But they've got runners.
They got runners, so she can't celebrate too long. She's going to be out.
She was.
That got
There's
out
your
of
double
jam.
play.
There's a double play.
Might not have been a triple play, but there was your double play.
That was a good job by West Point to get out because it looked like they could have easily given up 2-3 more runs in that half the inning.
Yes.
I think we are headed to commercial, so enjoy these words from our sponsors.
Our students are learning big American lessons. You can start with your God-given talents, and through practice, hard work, and sacrifice, you have the ability to become champions. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. May God bless all of our students representing our high schools during this season, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
Hope's taking the field. Top of the fourth. Score is 4-1. Good Hope.
Well, I did see a local legend from the West Point area, Mike Jones, walk in.
I did see him over there
Comes
also.
strutting in like a guy who knows softball.
Now he has a daughter on the team.
I think she might be on
JV?
JV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess we have the lineups right here in front of us, so we could know that for sure. And she's not. Yeah, she's on JV.
Yeah, which
think
their
she's just in
tournament will be
middle school.
tomorrow all day here at the same place. So they're gearing up for that, I know.
So we are number 18, maybe it's 16.
I believe that's number 18, Phillips.
Phillips, okay, yeah. Her hair's make it kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
Phillips up to bat, and they are down 4-1. Got their first run last inning.
Benefield's bringing the speed still, so.
Yeah, she hasn't lost anything yet. I really didn't feel like West Point's pitcher was pitching bad. It just,
No.
They got some good hits and
Good Hope
just
has
got behind them.
Yeah,
You know?
their hitting has come on. I think they have some type of technology from Paige Adams, our coach, our softball coach, was talking about some type of technology that they use to be able to see the spin, like the angle of the hand coming off the pitcher, and know where the pitch is going to be in order to how to hit it. I can't explain all of that, but or even remember what the name of it is, but it's pretty high
I'd like
tech.
to hear more about that.
Yeah, it's interesting. So
Maybe somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. I do see that. I'm not a big baseball fan, but the Yankees started using those torpedo bats and
I did see
hit
that.
9 home runs the other day.
Yeah.
and on the first
So
game
they were
using-
questioning the bats now.
Well, they were determined to be legal, so that's coming at us.
Yeah, made some contact with that changeup.
I'm going to keep you safe, though. I just want you to know
Yes,
that.
I appreciate that. Fence is definitely nice and sturdy in front of us.
That's right. All right, so we have 2-2 count. I have a feeling she's going to bring the heat on this one. She's coming fast and seeing if she can keep up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could tell soon
Right.
she wound up.
Yeah,
And that is another
her
strikeout.
wind-up is a telltale on that one.
Yeah, she brought that one back fast. That's her fourth strikeout. So she's faced not a whole lot more than the minimum. I guess, and she's probably about 12 batters now she's faced.
Mm-hmm.
She struck out 4. Number 2 up.
Yep.
That is Macy Brown. And she's got, but it's,
They're going down swinging, that's for
yeah,
sure.
they are. But I'll tell you, Good Hope, I don't know what's going to happen after this. We got 2 down. They're making their half of the inning in the field pretty quick,
They are.
They may go on a big run here, but
We have 2 outs in this inning.
yeah, we've got.
So Good Hope will have the last at bat too, if needed.
Yes, if needed.
So
We got number 0, Blackwood, KB Blackwood, second baseman. All the fielders for Good Hope have been very solid.
yes,
There's not much that has gotten by them, if anything, to be honest. They really had that many chances.
they haven't, and they've had. If it's been a play, it's been a clean play. They've
Yeah.
fielded it clean and made the good throw.
I wonder how many pitches she has. That's good. Oh. That's scary when that ball just hits the fence right in front of your face.
What's funnier is watching the people behind it
Uh-huh.
jump.
Like, oh.
Yeah. Knowing there's a fence there, they're going to jump.
Oh.
A rise ball.
Well, I guess no worries about anybody taking off on you. Where's the ball? Oh, the pitcher had the ball. I didn't
Yes,
see, I didn't see
she
him throw
already
the ball
threw it back
there.
to her.
But-
Oh,
the old change up there.
Mm-hmm. She got a piece of it.
Shit, but I can see how that messes you up when
Yes,
you have
the
someone
speed.
throwing lightning at you, and then all of a sudden they just barely gets up there. So we got 2-2 on the count up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And And I think she's going to bring the heat and try to put her.
She will.
Yep, and that is the 5th strikeout.
She's excited on that one. She felt that one going in.
Yeah, that was nice. You can just kind of tell. He had 2 strikes. She's going to just come strong with that. And West Point, they are going to have to get something going pretty quick. Game within the game, you know what the number is. The girl with the long ponytail, I think maybe from the JV, beat these other people that are running to the pole by a mile. I mean, she's killing them there. So, and honestly, I feel like those two that are kind of dogging it out there. Their heart's not in it.
They're talking. They're talking about, you know.
They don't agree with this either. Long ponytail girl, she was moving. Or maybe, I don't know, she just wanted to get back and get some more sunflower seeds and orange slices before the other ones, but she was really getting after it.
That is one thing. They'll make meals out of sunflower seeds in the dugout, I'll tell you.
You like sunflower seeds?
No, I think I used to, maybe.
I like to suck the salt off the shells.
Well, that's why I eat boiled peanuts.
Oh.
Because I like the salt.
It's so mushy.
I don't like the sunflower seed, the cracking and the...
Yeah, it's kind of a pain, but...
Yeah.
I honestly, I haven't tried a boiled peanut in probably 20 years. I got one, and it seems so squishy.
You need to try some. Then we'll have to bring you some.
I know my wife loves them. I'm just like... And every time, like, if we go to games to watch people's house get together, and we bring boiled peanuts a lot of times. Like, nobody wants those things, but there's never any left.
I know. Everybody
People
loves
like them. All right, so we are number 47. We got Burgess up leading off for for Good Hope.
For Good Hope.
The team in the red. My fault. They had a strong inning last inning. A lot of hits. Staying with our same pitcher.
She got a hit this time to second base.
Fielded cleanly, and that is one out. Nice job by second baseman Blackwood.
Lambert should be up to bat for Good Hope, number 10. I think she struck out the last at bat she had.
That's good information there. How about that?
Yeah. every now and then I can throw
Keeping
something out
track
there.
of a couple things there. Oh, you got a little rally going on over there.
Yeah.
Some dancing going on in the Good Hope dugout. Her clapping and dancing and gonna need a little chatter out of the West Point side.
A little quiet over here.
I feel like they've got spirit. Yes, they do. They've got spirit about them.
Back to talking about the signs, the coaches use the wristbands, so even with batters now, they just yell out a number like 2B or white C or, a color, and then they just look at their bands. So there's no more of the signs.
That's a whole lot easier.
Yeah, it is.
Did you have a lot of signs?
But it's not as fun to watch.
Not as colorful. I was talking to a friend that used to coach baseball and said, he would do all that, and a lot of it meant nothing.
Nothing. You have a tail, and then you have your sign.
A lot of it came down to how his feet were planted or something like that, and I don't know, there was a whole lot of stuff there. Oh, that's a nice shot.
It is. We have one out with one base runner, so
that's they've hit several in the outfield. I think West Point's only managed to get one into the outfield so far. Oh, a friend of mine, Gail Stevens, is watching. Go to church with Gail, sweet lady.
Glad you could join us, Gail.
Yeah, glad to have you with us, Gail. Oh, see, she was running at the ball.
Yep.
Which, you get hit by that ball, it's going to hurt anyway. If you're running towards it, that's even worse.
You're asking for it, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Are you out if you lean into the ball? Is that an out? I don't know why anybody would do that.
For some reason, I thought you were supposed to try to attempt to get out of the way.
That's what I mean. But if you lean into it trying to get the hit.
Yeah. Oh. Rolled off her hands.
Did she bowl that up there?
Yeah.
We got a cameraman down here. What's going on? Brittany's giving up her spot over there. Not sure. She She's been out in the sun, though. She is a redhead. She might be getting burned. Who knows? Oh, that's
that would be
strike
a
two.
strike. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Gonna need to make contact with that before you take off.
I have that she walked last time. She hit.
That's
But-
good information that you're keeping over there. So we'll see. She's got 1 and 2. Oh, what a dive!
Nice diving
What a
catch. I hope we
play.
got that on video. That was awesome.
We got video.
Nice play left field. That would be 17 from Wyndham.
I don't
from
think we
West
got
Point.
that.
I don't know, but that was awesome. Great job.
For those that didn't see it, who was that? Wyndham. She
Wyndham.
dove forward,
She sure did.
caught that ball in the air. With her in the air, I guess, of course, the ball's in the air, but it's a great catch.
And the runner still stayed on first. So
Yep. And she was up quick to get rid of it back.
Yep, she did good. Now we have Steed back to the top of the lineup. Another slap bunt.
The slap. I think I.
Nope, she did.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, no. Great
Clean.
field, but she
Yes.
kind of hurried that throw.
Perhaps
And that is
gonna
gonna.
score.
She may have a play at third. She's safe.
Oh, good. She just got under.
Yes, barely.
Mm.
I'll tell you, if I dove like number 17 did out here, I'd need medical attention.
Yeah, they would have to pick me up off the ground. This point at my age, yes.
Which our friend Jimmy here just had a birthday yesterday.
Sure did. Big 4'6". Seems like I'm still in my 20s.
Oh, hey, little help from J.C. Hankins, Fairview girl and Parkside girl. If you put your body in the way of the ball when you're hitting it, and the umpire sees it, you're out.
You're
Thank
out.
you, J.C. Appreciate you chiming in. I felt like that ought to be what happens.
Should be, yeah.
That was a great job by West Point third baseman to scoop that up. I think she just kind of rushed it and ended up rolling past the first baseman over there.
Yeah. Number 12, Smith, is at the plate with one ball.
So we go.
She is a little short in stature there. Sometimes that makes it difficult for pitchers.
Yeah, I can imagine. You got that. Okay, but she hit it good.
She
That's
did
going to
hit
get
a high
down.
ball.
Okay, no,
Oh,
it's not. Never mind.
She's got
What do
long
I know?
legs. She made it. She got there.
It looked like that was going to barely get out of the outfield and kind of hitting that little spot there. That's the third out. Nice catch by the right fielder. We are going to head to commercial.
Running back into the dugout after warming their partners up.
I've been corrected on Facebook. Here, J.C. Hankins, who used to be a Fairview girl, she's definitely a Parkside girl. Though. She's at Holly Pond now.
Oh.
I actually knew that. I think I saw her just a couple weeks ago out there, and I think I talked to her, gave her a hug, whatever. But
She just didn't want any hurt feelings.
yeah,
Is that what
she
it is?
wanted to make sure to set the record straight.
Yeah.
You're from the pond. You want people to know. You want to think. Because, Fairview, you were out at Fairview.
Yeah, I was. So
a little bit of a rivalry there. You don't want.
What is it? Once an Aggie, always an Aggie.
And
It is a little bit of a rivalry.
Fairview folks don't like to wear green, and I assume Holly Pond people do not want to wear that purple. Oh, she went low. She had that bat
She
almost
sure
on
did.
the ground. Who we got up there?
That
Number
is
16.
Yes, Burks.
The last time she was up, I couldn't tell. That wasn't struggling
The
with her.
hair, yeah.
So we are the top of the fifth, I guess. And it is 5-0. No, I'm sorry, 5-1.
Yes.
Good Hope.
You know, saying that, Holly Pond people don't like to wear green. When I coached volleyball, Emily Brown was also volleyball coach at Holly Pond. And we come into a summer play day at Wallace, and she's wearing purple. And they've all got on purple. And we're looking at each other, looking at her like, what are you doing? She's like, what? I can only wear so much green. So we wanted a cute color.
Switch it up a little bit.
So they it was a light purple. It wasn't it was not a, you know, a Fairview purple, but still it was we had some fun with that one, but
I'd fit well at Cold Spring because most of my clothes are blue. I don't have much green in my.
Blue's a good color too.
Well, what do we got here? We got the legend Beverly Jenkins, Good Hope
Walking
Elementary
up.
principal, strutting up here in her visor and
Waving and all smiles.
And coming out to cheer on her Good Hope Raiders, Lady Raiders, I guess.
You gonna get on the air? She's like, nope.
People listen carefully. You can probably hear without her being on the air, I think. All right, I didn't see what happened, but we did get an out.
It was a strikeout.
Okay,
yes.
okay. I didn't. That's her 6th strikeout.
So this is Folds up to bat for West Point. 1 strike.
I assume that's the coach's daughter?
I believe so.
Okay, somebody put on here, Go Bearcats.
They're watching the wrong game.
Yeah. Two choices are the Warriors or the Raiders.
That's right. Oh, nice. That's the feeling.
Change up there.
Yep.
Swinging hard and realize that ball's coming really slow. That was a nice. I think we know what's coming this time, though.
Yeah, she's going to get a good wind up. And
I'll say this. If I just had the person swinging this that bad, I'd probably come right back with it.
Wind up.
Here it goes.
There you go.
She's
She's battling. It's a good battle.
When she throws that arm back, you can tell it's getting ready. It's coming hard. I think that ref's giving a lot of attention to what's going over on the side there. That first base guy, I'm going to need him to lock in.
Yeah. To really focus.
Oh, foul.
That's a change-up. She's really making connections with any type of pitch. So,
is there a cheer squad over there? Or just somebody just going absolutely wild?
West Point's bench trying to wake up. They need to do something. They're behind 5-1 in the 5th inning, so they need to start making moves.
Oh,
she's hanging.
She's going to get that one. And pop fly caught by the pitcher. I think it's time to meet at the mound for everybody. Nope. Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go. Everybody come in there. And I feel like the first baseman made it over there.
She's talking.
She's talking to the other coach.
Or her dugout one. I'm not certain.
That's one of the things I do like about, the county and, all these teams is that they get to know each other.
They do.
Whether it's a coach or the players, stuff, they can kind of have fun. Even though they're competitive, still have fun against each other and talk to each other a little bit. Nice hit by...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was number 5, Love. Yeah, just over in between infield and outfield, right?
Ooh.
So we have Harbison up to bat for West Point. 2 outs. Base runner on.
I just realized nobody's got hats on. Baseball players always have hats. I feel like softball players just wear. Actually, a girl in the center field does.
Yeah. Probably depends on,
Strike.
what they're facing. We have 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a real battle going on over at the monkey bars. I was watching a couple minutes ago.
You distracted over here?
Kid in the green was shaking that thing good, trying to get the people off there. It's quite a battle going on there. They were hanging strong, but he shook them off eventually. I think he's back for another round.
Yeah, that's a nice little play area over there for
Yeah.
the siblings. And nice for parents, too, to
Yeah.
be able to
They can't get out anyway,
No.
but going past them this way so they can just go down there and play and
strike out.
strike out. That is number 7 for. And that is the end of the inning. No, it's not. That's the end of the top of the inning.
Yeah, bottom of the sixth. Well,
No,
Our
to
t-
the bottom
our-
of the 5th. Is that right?
bottom of the fifth. Scoreboard says 5. Our TV monitor says 6. So
Well, no, we're looking at the production crew here. Again, we can't work under these conditions. Fifth inning.
bottom of the fifth. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're trying to watch a monitor and the scoreboard and the game at the same time.
it's hard to have broadcasting excellence when you're working under these conditions. I just. Again,
But we
Jimmy's our excellence
completely-
here. I was, I got called off the bench walking by. So
we completely appreciate Ty.
That's right.
Mandy, Chris.
Brittany
Girls,
and Leah.
yeah. Wouldn't be able to do it without them.
That's right. Pandu, we mentioned a lot during basketball during the tournament, but also appreciate Dr. Barnett and just allowing to get the equipment and the trailer and to make the broadcasting possible of this event and all the other ones that
Yes.
we do. We appreciate all the hard work.
It is nice for
they
those
do.
that can't come out and you can watch it back later. You can tune in and
So did we get a pitching change? It seemed like there were several people out there.
no.
coaching.
Sometimes they just stand around and cheer them on. You know, it's like a
Okay.
support group kind of standing there.
Support group.
Yeah. So I think it's the same pitcher.
It looks the same. Number 5, is that? Yeah, Zaylee Love still. They had a quick inning last inning.
They did. So up to bat would be Cook for Good Hope.
I just noticed I'm watching I'm watching our Facebook broadcast here while we're doing this, and they've got us in closed caption here. Good luck transcribing
no.
me because I'm a mumbler. Oh,
Depends on what word I'm saying or the sentence I'm saying. Sometimes I'm country
what's your most southern
or
word?
I'm southern, or sometimes
Most people have like if you've got a southern accent, you've got a word that's like most southern.
I'm not certain because
Milk is
sometimes
one
I
that
get
doesn't-
called a Yankee also.
Really?
So I'm like, that doesn't go together.
You've got no Yankee ties, do you?
No. Maybe certain words that I draw out. Maybe.
So we got a walk, I believe.
So we're gonna
And
base runner on with number 32, Lay, up to bat. West Point seems to be
they're gonna
cheering on the pitcher. I'm going to have a
they're
meeting
kinda
at the mound.
struggling. They
Yeah.
had, getting ready to get a different pitcher.
This may just be a
little quick pep talk.
Yeah. conversation. And
'Cause I think she had 4 straight balls on the last girl.
best I can see, she's only walked the 2 this in the entire game. She only walked 2 the entire game. So
Yeah.
she probably still has something in her. I'm sure this is just a pep talk.
Pep talk / warning, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, the second time he goes out there, I think he'll have to pull her, right? I'm somebody else can correct me on
Is that
that
a rule?
knows. You know, you only get so many trips to the mound
Yeah.
before you have to.
One trip, and then the second time you got to take them out.
Maybe not. Maybe.
We'll turn to Facebook for that
yeah,
and
yeah,
let us
maybe
know.
somebody can let us know how many trips.
We got I just noticed we've got 55 viewers tuned in here to want to check in with us, and
We have 2 balls, 1 strike. No outs.
All right, we got 32. That's a layup there still.
Yes.
Well, it got a strike there. That broke the streak.
Yes.
Oh, but no. I'd say she walks another one.
Yeah, he's coming out now, so
Yeah.
not sure. I don't know if there'll be a pitch and change.
She got her helmet off. And he just
Yes.
took the ball from her.
That's the
indicating-
sign. We'll have a pitch and change. Number 3, it looks like. Received the nod.
So, you say number 3?
I don't have a number 3, but that's who's.
Is that a 3?
Is it?
It is 3. I don't have a 3 on the lineup either.
This one?
That could be. Okay. Yeah, it would
Are
help,
there any?
it would help if I look at the right.
Well, maybe they didn't put subs on here. Oh, right
Oh,
there.
wait. Well, this is a kind of official. It's all printed up and
Yeah,
got their
that's
names on.
nice. I didn't
That's
realize
Courtney
that was
Baker.
Courtney Baker.
Look at that. So I didn't think.
So this will be a sub, not just a switch.
So
you know, sometimes they have them in the field and they can just switch positions, but
Yeah.
this will be a sub.
So I said earlier that Mike Jones's daughter wasn't on the roster, but she actually is. She's down here, Harper Jones.
Okay.
So how about that?
Well, is this all JV though?
Could be. There's a wide gap there. Could be. Well, here we got our. Yeah, there's a lot of information on this thing. You got so the coaches are all listed down here. For since wondering, we've got it. So the coaches for West Point, we got Kevin Folds, Aaliyah Wallace, Patrick Phillips, and Josh Brown are assistant coaches, I assume. So there's a lot more than we realized on this little lineup card.
When in doubt, read.
Yeah,
Kinda
I guess
read,
so.
Read the instructions, kind of.
So she's warmed up now. I guess we're ready. We got no outs. Still, and a runner on first and second base. I assume they're going to be aggressive. What now? So if they, is it 10 runs after
5?
After 5. So I guess if they score 6 runs here, this one could be over.
It could be.
That's a lot to ask though.
Yeah.
But with 2 runners on and no outs, it's a good start. That's for sure.
They can also, with a new pitcher, dig themselves out of a hole. So it could be also a no-score inning for them. Is that Benefield up to bat for Good Hope? I believe so. 0-0.
0-0, yeah.
Did anybody answer our question?
Oh, here we go. Coaches are allowed to. Thank you. Oh, J.C. Hankins again. Appreciate it. Coaches are allowed a total of 3 mound visits per pitcher. That's a lot.
3.
The
third
during a game.
Does the third pull?
I guess the third means they got to go. It's always, it's humbling to have to hand the ball over when the coach puts his hand out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Like, good job, but you're out.
But it's done. Oh.
And sometimes it's not that they're doing the walking or the it's the speed of the pitcher.
Yeah.
That the other team picks up on, and they just hit the ball well.
Kinda
So
dialed
then it's
in
just,
and
they need the different speed or the different look from a different pitcher. So not necessarily that they've walked too many.
Oh, and another walk, and the bases are loaded. Seems like a good time to. I know when you go up to bat, you're just supposed to, just another thing. But if I got the bases loaded, I'm swinging for the fences.
Yeah, you're
100%.
Yeah, a lot of times you hear coaches just say, "Just make contact, just make contact."
I'm going to try to get a home run.
Yeah,
I want a grand
base
slam.
hit scores. Well, I'm kind of like you.
Yeah.
I want to.
But people talk about a grand slam.
I want it to be a good one.
Quick pep talk from Tim Tucker, telling her to go ahead and swing for the fences.
Yeah, number 14, Miller. She has hit the ball to first base and third base, so she's made contact. Both of her at bats.
I'm going to guess they're probably going to kind of have those bats kind of on hold right now. Well, maybe not.
No.
So much for that.
Yeah.
That's probably why. I thought, well, with them struggling to throw strikes, might be taking a pitch or two, but what do I know?
Infield looks like they've moved in some to maybe get the force play. She's swinging.
If she puts one in a gap, they're going to score a lot of runs. There she is. Got an 0-2 hole. She's definitely ready to swing. And that's a nice shot.
It.
That's going to be a problem.
Between center and left field.
They'll get at least 2 runs. What's it? 8.
Oh, they held them at second. So
that was a big hit right
there.
It was. She gave the antler signs, I think.
Yeah, they all, sometimes when they get on to second base, they always give different signs.
It looked like she did like kind of the woo signs with double. I'm going to take that as double antlers. We got Kerry Neighbors, our board member, tuning in. Go Raiders. He's been a great board member for us out there at the Good Hope area. He's watching, cheering on the Raiders, but probably just tuned in to listen to us, Jimmy. Oh, that was a high pop fly.
47.
She's back. That's going to be trouble.
She lost it. She twisted around and lost it.
I think
that's 47. Number 47, Burgess.
I think she thought she was going to be out because she got to first base. There we go.
Stopped.
Got a double woohoo from her.
But she cleared the bases, so it's just her on second. So RBIs.
When she got to first, it almost looked like she was starting to kind of head to the right, like she was going to be out, and then took off for second. So number 10, Lambert, could end this game with a dramatic home run.
You're right.
Yeah, it's time to swing away.
That's right.
Because she'll be down in Cullman County softball tournament history and be spoken about for years to come if she ended this thing on a walk-off home run. I 47, who was that? Lambert?
That was Lambert. Mm-hmm.
No, Burgess.
Burgess, yeah.
She hit that deep.
Lambert's the one batting, yes. She did. That was a good hit. At this point, the pitching is fine. They are connecting, which they're a good hitting team.
Oh.
You just have to let the defense behind you, do the work and trust them.
So you get, this would be Good Hope's second straight.
Repeat if they win, yes.
Not a three-peat yet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think once you get to 3, then it starts to talk a dynasty,
Yeah, I think so.
You got to get, Well, they got quite a circle dance going on over there. Look at them.
Very active in the Good Hope dugout. They get excited with some of those cheers.
Yes.
And creative.
That was a good-looking one. They had a bunch of them doing it.
Count is 3-1.
3-1. It looks like we got a plane getting ready to land on the field out here. Hope they'll circle around and head out to the airport.
Yes. You're in Beaumont, so you'll see a lot of planes. No outs. No outs here, so.
Ooh. Runners at first and second now. And coach is coming out to visit number 1, which we know now. He got 2 more coming to him.
Mm-hmm.
Got a few more folks that are Let's Go Raiders from Charlene White and Ashley Alsop. Let's go, Lambert. Yeah. She just walked, and I guess we'll have, what does that say? O'Neill. That's
O'Neill,
what that is.
Yes. She walked and then flew out at left field last time.
Looks like the coach is taking the ball and trying to kind of figure out who's going to be pitching next for him.
Okay. Well, it is crunch time, so, you have to throw everything at the...
He faked out the pitcher. He started to hand it back, then pulled it back again. And looks
what?
Like...
Is he pulling somebody out of the dugout? Not sure what the...
He's going to do some switching around.
Well, the umpire has his
Is this a pitching change? That's number 16. Burks is going to be pitching.
Not sure.
Who was just pitching?
Number 3, Baker, was pitching.
You want to take a commercial break while we... All right, we're going to take a commercial break during this warm-up. So enjoy these words from our sponsors.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, you can expect to be treated like family, whether purchasing a new or used car, having yours serviced, or getting damage repaired at the Collision Center. Our excellent parts department quickly supplies parts and accessories for service and repairs, and to customers over the counter. Make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Hi, this is Stephen McRae with First National Bank. First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt, and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They are friends and neighbors. Together, we're making communities great.
All right, we are back. It is the bottom of the 5th. And West Point's in trouble right now. They're down 9-1. Got runners at first and second. No outs right now.
And we have a pitcher change, yeah.
Yeah, another pitching change. And I think Good Hope has scored 4 runs so far this inning. And I think if she'd have stole it, she
probably
there wasn't anybody there.
I think it was a last minute thought on shortstop to cover the bag.
I guess there's a whole lot of need to get a senseless out, though. At this point, they can kind of keep grinding and maybe end it right at this inning here. 2 runs will end this game. Oh, there we go.
Past pitcher or past the catcher.
We got both runners advanced. We got one at third and one at second.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that during warm-ups for who we got out of mine right now? It's O'Neill?
No. Are we back at the top?
No, Burks is the pitcher.
Oh, Burks is the pitcher, yes.
Yeah. So we got one of those running swings.
O'Neill is at the plate.
Yeah, we got 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh. I feel like it'd be hard to kind of keep a consistent swing as you're running up to it. But a lot of them got 2 and 2. Oh, got a foul ball. It's going to go over and I feel like that guy could have made a play on it.
He should have caught that ball.
There's ladies all around there. I feel like he could have made a play on it. At least try to be a hero and save somebody. But Mike Jones' daughter fielded that. Oh, he got it. Oh, get her on strike?
Yep.
No, caught the ball. So we got a full count, 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
If she walks against bases are loaded.
We're not directly behind the plate, so it's hard for me to
I know.
see the balls
Unless
and strikes
it's really low.
or even argue them. So there's no arguing for me this
That's
time.
high, yep. All right, bases are loaded.
Yes.
Still no outs. And we are going to be, is that top of the lineup now?
Yes, Steed. Another lefty.
I figure she is, again, she's that leadoff hitter, so probably used to getting on. I guess what they want to do is avoid the double play.
0 outs.
And they hit into a double play last inning, I think. It's been a while. Mm-hmm. It's been a long inning here for them.
Has been.
got, oh boy.
2 balls.
Yeah, they could. I'll tell you, that's the way you don't
Struggling
want
a little bit.
That's the way you don't want to end up, is walking home the runs that'll end the game. You start feeling that pressure. It's just hard to get it into that box. Oh, nice hit.
Nice
That's
swing.
going to be game. Well, maybe. Yep, that is game. There it is, and congratulations.
That's right.
To your 2025 Cullman County softball champs, back-to-back, the Good Hope Lady Raiders.
That's right. Both teams did a great job getting to the final game today. I know West Point's probably disheartened, but they worked hard. Did a good job.
A good job, and of course, everybody that plays in Cullman County wants to win the county championship, but they play for bigger things after this.
That's right. Bragging rights for the county, but yes, area and postseason play is where sometimes not where you're remembered, but sometimes where you're remembered. So
yeah.
Next up, we'll present the trophies and then do all county tournament team. All county team. So we'll let the teams pray and maybe go to commercial while we're setting up for the awards.
Chevrolet, what's not to love?
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, you can expect to be treated like family, whether purchasing a new or used car, having yours serviced, or getting damage repaired at the Collision Center. Our excellent parts department quickly supplies parts and accessories for service and repairs, and to customers over the counter. Make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Our students are learning big American lessons. You can start with your God-given talents, and through practice, hard work, and sacrifice, you have the ability to become champions. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. May God bless all of our students representing our high schools during this season, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
Hi, this is Stephen McRae with First National Bank. First National Bank is an independent community bank. Being independent allows us to be innovative, to adapt, and respond quickly and efficiently to your financial needs. We know the needs of this area. Our interest and loyalty are to the people who live and work here. They are more than names and faces. They are friends and neighbors. Together, we're making communities great.
Back, and while they're getting ready to present trophies and all county, we are going to announce the all county and then congratulate the winner, and then we will be off the air. So from Hanceville High School, we will have Josie Jones. From Hanceville High School, we will have Isabella Spinks. Holly Pond High School, Elena Folds. Holly Pond, Maggie Nail. Vinemont, Abby Kirkendall. We have Tori Vines from Vinemont and Briley Basinger as well from Vinemont. Then we will have Brooklyn Ingram from Cold Springs, Sadie Smith from Cold Springs, Josie Williams from Cold Springs. We will have Ada Payne from Fairview High School, Emily Benson from Fairview High School, Kylie Kovar from Fairview High School. From West Point High School, we will have Macy Brown, Cabry Blackwood, Katie Beth Yovina, and Courtney Baker. Then from Good Hope High School, Molly Benefield, Lizzie Steed, Natalie Miller, Haley Lay, and Addison Burgess. And we want to congratulate these girls on a fine season, outstanding county play. And also congratulations to the Good Hope Lady Raiders for their second county championship in a row. And also, congratulations to West Point. They played hard and just had some pitching struggles there in the end. All the county schools did a great job representing their schools today, so that's always nice to see the team sports and the sportsmanship that they show towards each other. So great job to everyone, and thanks to our sponsors for helping us provide this broadcast to those that can't make it. So thank you, and join us again for our next broadcast. Thanks.